JDev is back at it, here to give everyone another Big Bang Theory Season 2 episode review video. Before I get into that, though, pretty important, if you're not caught up to a point where I am in rewatching or watching Big Bang Theory, or you're just not entirely sure, then you definitely need to take the initiative and pay attention to the episode's title, which of course I'll mention as well as put in the description for you. If that happens to be the case and you're not caught up, it would be my recommendation that you don't watch this video any further, simply to avoid any potential spoilers. This will be Big Bang Theory Season 2, Episode 6. The title of this episode is called The Cooper-Nowitzki Theorem. This will be my review, reaction, recap after just finishing watching the episode. So we have Leonard giving a presentation in front of a class, and Sheldon is also supposed to talk in front of this class, but Sheldon decides he doesn't want to do it. Then Leonard threatens to not take him to the comic book store afterwards. So Sheldon does the presentation. He's kind of an asshole. He basically insults this younger generation, and then it's over, and it makes Leonard's presentation look like gold, even though Leonard doesn't think it was that great. Then they're in the cafeteria lunchroom, and Leslie Winkle calls Sheldon a dumbass. Yet again, Sheldon calls Leslie Winkle a mean person. And then we have Ramona Nowitzki appearing and is a big fan of Dr. Cooper, Dr. Sheldon Cooper, hence the episode title. He calls her an intelligent labradoodle, and she wants to go for coffee, but Sheldon doesn't like coffee, so she asks if he wants to do dinner, and she says she'll bring him food at his house. Penny is surprised she's coming over to see Sheldon, of all people. Penny says she has to see this, and then Ramona says when she gets there she thought they would be eating alone, so Leonard, Raj, Howard, and Penny leave. And then Penny asks Leonard, what's Sheldon's deal? You know, hinting at the fact I thought he was gay. He was a little weird. Of course, he's not. He's just very strange and awkward. And then Leonard asks how things went with Ramona. And Ramona gets mad at Leslie Winkle. This is all at the school. Tells her to go away. Penny says Sheldon, or I should say Penny sees Sheldon getting his feet taken care of by Ramona, which she's like, what the fuck? And then Sheldon has to turn down Halo Night with Raj because he's hanging out with Ramona. Ramona doesn't want Sheldon to have any fun. Sheldon goes over to Penny's and asks her for help. Ending the relationship is what he wants to do with Ramona, as he wants Penny's help in ending the relationship with Ramona because he's seen plenty of her relationships end. She's the expert at that, as Sheldon puts it, which is pretty fucking hilarious, and Penny's probably mad at that. Sheldon says he sees more men leave her house or leave her apartment than anybody else, obviously. Ramona says she knows Penny's in love with Dr. Cooper, and that's ridiculous. Sheldon asks for Leonard's help to get rid of Ramona. He invokes a clause in the friendship clause. Sheldon basically goes out a string theory and says, or he figures out a string theory thing and says he couldn't have done it without Ramona's help. For her trouble, Sheldon asks, or for her trouble in helping him, she asks him to name it after her, and Sheldon, being the spoiled person that he is, wants to take the credit for everything, tells her to get out! Maybe not like that. Another chick is interested in Sheldon at work, and he tells her it's pizza night, and she says she'll bring it over to his house. So the episode ends with Leonard has a nightmare about Sheldon multiplying too much due to Thai food, so he says no more Thai food, and that is the end of the episode. So pretty funny stuff from Sheldon. I think every episode Sheldon is just fucking awesome in this show. Penny was hilarious with she's got to see this. This is like a science experiment I've never seen. So my score of the episode, I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. And the character of the episode, no surprise, Sheldon Cooper wins it again. So You've heard what I have to say. Now it's your turn. If you're a fan of Big Bang Theory, if you're a fan of JDev TV, or if you just want to help me out with the YouTube algorithm, and I would appreciate it, go ahead and smash that like button. If you know anybody that would be interested in these videos or any video that I have on this channel, which there are a lot, I know, I do a lot of videos. They might not be the best, but I still put videos out every day. Or if you want to share this across any of your social media platforms, please do so. Don't forget to sound off in the comment section about what your thoughts are on this episode of Big Bang Theory. What would you score it, and whom, if you had to choose, would be your character of the episode? Maybe I won't include Sheldon anymore because he seems to win it almost every episode. And last, but certainly not least, I'm always trying to grow the channel. Obviously, that's something I need your help to do. So if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel, join the team, show your damn support, and be part of something special, and JDev will return.